Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. Fellas, I got a message for y'all. Pay attention. This could help you out in situations where you really gonna need this information. So, right thinkers, P Funk's message to my brothers. Bipolarism is real. Trust me, I know. Rightism's 25 rules live by storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give real life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. I got you. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I asked the question: do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritual sleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to might be true. Again, women got bipolarism. Men got post-stress, whether the PSD, whatever they call it. But personally, for me, this is just my opinion. Okay, bipolarism is a sign of mental illness, aka crazy. Let's talk about it again. If I make a statement, I'm going to back it up. Now, you may not like it or appeal, but I'm going to back up my statement. I'm telling you, bipolarism brothers are real. Fellas, she, in the words of my dude, y'all Christ, y'all love him so much, on his crucifixion, he said, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. They are crazy for doing what they do. And after a while, they're going to feel bad. Too late. Monday morning quarterback is after the fact, realizing what you did, you shouldn't have done. It don't serve a purpose, and it ain't won a game yet. So, fellas, she know not what she said or what she did. Why? Because 5 minutes after she did it or said it, she won't remember a damn thing. What you mean? That's bipolarism. They're gonna do something and forget about what they did. We can't get away with that, but the women could. Let's talk about it. I'm just bringing something out. Okay, I'm bringing something to light that a lot of people won't talk about. I'm gonna talk about it. I'll give it that. I'm telling the truth. It don't make a difference to me how you feel, what you think. I'm just telling the truth. Let's go. I was a mental institutionalized brother, so I know crazy. Okay, I know crazy from Saturday. Okay, and it's just a little twitch in that mind, the way the brain works. Okay, I've been studying the brain a while and thinking, right thinking, is positive thinking. Okay, rational, logical thinking, male concepts. Okay, but I kick it in with the intellect and intuitive creativity with what? The other side of my brain, the right side. I don't just think left sided, which is male. I bring the right side in. That's when you get balance. But when you're dealing with bipolar people, they don't give a damn about balance. They're going to do what they're going to do. And I understand when you react on emotions and your mind can't control your actions, that's crazy. They're going to have to sedate you. Again, it's a form of mental illness. Watch this. So if you can go off on your 10, 15-minute rant, belligerent, disrespectful things like a mad person, okay? And then after a little time pass, when I think it's a cooler mind, don't remember a damn thing. Or how about this? The next day, I'll give it a whole day. What I do? What I say? If I want to punch you in your face, if I want to punch you in your face for what's spilling out your pie hole, you're saying some things that's not right or respectful. So it's not up to me. I'm trying to explain to you. Don't do that. That's where the self mastery comes from on the outside, fellas. You can't give in. You can't give in. No matter, you can't give in. You can't respond to the verbal, disrespectful. That she's saying, let it be. Don't encourage, don't engage, let it play itself out. Why? They'll be better for it. And if you engage, you're gonna make it worse. That's like pissing kerosene on the fire. It's only gonna get worse. So understand it from a brother who, again, know from experience. Let it be. You're not gonna get closure. You're not gonna get an apology. You're not gonna make none of that's gonna happen. Forget all that. If you a closure freak, you just, well, I got to get your body. Them the wrong people to do that with. Why? It ain't gonna work. It's another argument. It's gonna go way left. Trust me. Trying to deal with a situation that's passed from their actions and bring it back to no. Again, no. Fellas, if you ever been in a situation, you be, yeah. Trust me. God, I love being right. I hear God say about, I hate being right. You a damn fool. I love being right. Why? I love nothing more to be right. What the hell I'm talking about. That's why. I don't give a damn about the situation. I just want to be right. Call it the way I see it. Deal with it the way it is. That's being right. So again, I'm dealing with bipolarism. That's a known diagnosis. So bipolar people, the polite way. Bipolarism, first of all, let me say this to you, and I ain't gonna like this one. I feel about that. I don't give a damn. Bipolarism is a polite, politically way of calling y'all women crazy MFs. Okay? And crazy MFs is what y'all are. Trust me, when you're in the bipolar mode, you are crazy. You batshit crazy. Why? Ain't nothing you saying or doing rational, logical, or right. You just wrong. If a man does that, his ass going to jail. He going to jail. Y'all wild out, y'all black out. The prettier you are, the wilder you can get. Why? They ain't gonna let you get away with it. Bipolar people. And bipolar means what? Okay, let's get different. Bipolarism. How about that? To do something and forget 5 minutes later what you did. Oh, I don't know what I do. What? I don't know. I mean, men get selective bipolarism. Well, baby, okay. But bipolarism is another nice political way of saying you got lost your damn mind. You wild out. Okay, letting your emotions and your anger loose for the sake of being it. You got to be able to control that. That's what self-mastery is all about. And women don't even give a damn about self-mastery. Why? They deal with emotion. They're going to express how they feel. So, men, you have to understand that. You have to understand that. How they feel is what they're going to express. Let them. Yeah, let them. But let them. Again, this is the message. I ain't hitting the debate. I ain't got to prove a damn thing. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Pay attention. If you told me vampires are real, okay, and I met one, encountered one, I'm not going by what you told me. I don't have my own experience. So trust me, I'm speaking from experience when I'm dealing with bipolarism. That's an example I'm trying to use. So, okay, they bipolar. They real. They real. Trust me, fellas. Bipolar women. It's a lot of y'all. I'm not going to say all, but it's most women are bipolar. Why? Because they deal with emotions and what? Immaturity and lack of knowledge. No rational, no logic, because they're not thinking with the left side of their brain. They think with the only right side, and there's no logic and reason. So that's crazy. Using half of your brain. That's, to me, crazy. And the craziest women in the world. And what? They get away with it. I've seen women smash. I've seen women do crazy. And My bad. Just walk away unscathed. No repercussions, no consequences for the action. That right there is the problem. Let me hear you saw that bipolar bullshit. Okay? Hold them accountable for their actions and their words. How you gonna do that? Mm-hmm. Hold them accountable. When they wild out, okay, they got to pay the consequence for that. Okay? Put their ass in time out. Take away some. Come on, they grown people. I don't give a damn, but they need to have some consequences for their action. Because you're grown in me, you could just wild out and no consequence. Stop. Jeez. Sorry. It's personal. Yeah, but watch this. When the women wild out, then they walk away. Like my man at Mayhem. Unscathed, no consequence paid. If a man was to wild out and be bipolar, his ass go to jail. Okay? Or a padded cell. Why? You crazy. When a man does his bipolarism, what they call it, or they post-traumatic, when they wild out and lose their damn mind, they're going to sedate them, going to knock them out. A woman, she can get away with it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So at the playing field level, no. Again, no. Stop worrying about the damn playing field being level. Worry about how you react to your situation. That's what you got to worry about. What somebody else did, how they did it, ain't got a damn thing to do. You handle your own business. That's self-mastery. You got a bipolar woman, you need to know how to deal with it. I'm trying to give you the heads up. God damn it, pay attention. Stop telling me a bunch of stuff that I already know about bipolarism. Excuse me. Don't do that. Sorry. But women get away with murder. Let's call it what it is. Sometimes they can actually kill their husband. Fit of rage, love and passion, whatever. Y'all get away with stabbing, killing, shooting, whatever. Man doing that, he going to jail. She broke my heart. I was reacting. Don't give a damn. You going to jail. That's the women get a break. You don't. Trust me. My man. God damn it. When the guy supposed to kill his wife, he didn't do it. Other guy did it. He got blamed for it. The prince, what the damn prison thing. But anyway, stuff like that. Men don't get the nod for emotional tirades. Women do. Bipolarism. That's what they call it. Okay? Men with bipolar selectively. We pick and choose, what we want to remember, what we choose to forget. Remember, if you ever called your woman or your female mate out of her name, and I refuse to do that ever again, they will remember that forever. They can call you everything except the child of God and won't remember a damn one. But if you call them out there, man, you call me that. I made a mistake called a stupid bee. They live it down. Can't live it down. In regards to they say, I'm going to call him as I see it. I'm calling as I saw it. Why am I the other saying? Why is it okay if you do it, but I'm the bad guy if I do it? That's right, fellas. Understand that. There's a double standard. Always happened, always will be. You're not going to change it because it's you. They don't give a damn about you. The standard is the standard, and it's a double. So simple. Live with it. Let's go. Moving on. Sorry about that. I didn't get too caught up in personal stuff. All right. Women. We think they crazy. Yeah, they are. And yeah, that's why. Because they won't remember what they said and did, and they won't be held accountable. So the consequences don't hurt them. They don't learn nothing. That's why they don't get better. Why? They didn't pay the consequences. They had to pay the dues for the actions. So they're going to do it again. Women, if you got a man that hits you, how many times you going to allow him to hit you before you realize he ain't going to stop? But that ain't bipolarism. He forgot he hit you. Well, I forgot. That don't work. A woman can get away with it. You can't. Again, I keep trying to tell you, it's double standard. Bipolarism. It means that I can wild out, freak out, show out, cuss out, whatever. And guess what? No consequences for my actions. That's bipolarism. And that's why it's a woman thing. Men bipolar too. We don't get the respect for being that way because it's a woman thing. I say, again, if a man of his words, I'm a man of my words, I'm a man of my words, okay? And I'm a man of my words. And bipolar women are not women of their words or they're not responsible for their actions or their words. And they get away with it. Again, trust me, I'm just speaking from experience. I say, personally, I've been around enough women. I love y'all. I love this. Me, how you are got nothing to do with me, how I feel and think about you. I'm just calling what I said. Y'all batshit crazy. Simple as that. I don't give a damn. Y'all crazy in the damn bed bug. When what? That emotion override and ignorance kick in. Oh, you got a problem. You got a whirlwind. You got a crazy somebody that's gonna tear something up. And when they get done, like the Hulk, when the Hulk come out of Bruce Banner, when he leave, when he go back to Bruce, stuff is messed up. Y'all women bipolar, when y'all go into Hulk mode, y'all tear stuff up. Y'all do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Not my bad. Lord, just walk away. Look, who can pick? We know it too well. I do. But they get away with it. I'm bipolar. What the hell that mean? Who can pick that? Again, don't make me go bipolar. Bipolar women. And y'all are mostly are. And because, women, you're bipolar because of the act. You act out of what? Emotions. That's puts you in the non-logical, non-rational category, and that means you have a mental deficiency in the illness in your actions, so you're going to wild out and act out without no remorse. I ain't no psychiatrist, goddammit, no, but I know got common sense. Y'all need to go to school to learn that about women. I know y'all crazy as hell. Oh, and still love you. See? Can't live with you, can't live without you. But you are who you are. And man, we all dogs. Yeah, y'all talk about us like that, but you can't live without us. So again, we go back and forth. Again, moving on. But they are what? Not aware at the time of what they're doing. And that's the kicker right there. When they black out, they wild out. Men drink and go crazy. Whatever that make them lose their mind, we all have it. But women get away with it. Men can't. If a man bipolar, he ass out. He going to the crazy house or he going to jail. Simple. Why? First time you do something, tear something up, you're going to jail. Women can take it. Women not take your clothes up, but they do anything they want. Throw grits on you and get away. Trust me. Fellas, if you have a bipolar woman, and 9 times out of 10, you do, at one point in time, she's going to show her bipolarism. You feel me? You seen her? Oh, so you already know. So moving on again. I ain't blowing smoke. I'm just telling you the facts. And men, if you have a bipolar women, hell, pretty much all of y'all. Okay, I know. All y'all. I'm not discriminating. All of y'all bipolar. Moving on. And at some point in time, trust me, that's all I'm saying. I'm not arguing. It ain't a debate. It's a fact. Deal with it. Move on. I ain't got time. It's something that takes great self-control to what? It's special to be able to deal with these crazy women. Why? To deal with them daily? Again, I know from experience. Hello? Hello, you feel me? Hold on. Wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Bipolar wisdom. Bipolar women will act out of what? Their emotions, their lack of what? Logic, rational, and reasoning. And at the whole time, they won't be aware of their actions or their words because they in another place. And when men do that, they're going to say, you're going to lock up. But fellas, if you have a bipolar woman, yeah, they're all bipolar at one point in time. I just got the phone talk to my sister. I tell her no. She said, yeah, you right. I said, thank you. Thank you. She's a woman. So she gets it. She said, yeah. I said, thank you. But hell, they all bipolar what? At one time or another. Trust me. And she agreed. Thank you. It's something to be able to have what? Self-control. It takes great self-control to deal with what? A bipolar woman daily. And trust me, I know from experience, I have to become a master, okay, at dealing with what? I used to call them ignorant. That's a little harsh. Bipolar is just bipolar call them crazy. See, if you bipolar, you're crazy. If ignorant, you just don't know. So you can pick your poison, 6 on one hand, half a dozen on the other. But that's what y'all are. Okay, deal with it. Bipolar wisdom, I have become a master of dealing with what? Bipolar women daily. Have you? Got to figure that out yet? If you still fighting that fight, stop. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. And it's gonna continue to be a fight. Why? They're not gonna change. Understand that. You're not changing them. They got to change. If they're not willing to change, leave them be. Fellas, we all have a crazy person that we love. So my advice is to what? Master yourself and continue to show them love, but understanding who and how they are and deal with them accordingly. That's the master's advice. Let's go. And again, bipolarism is ignorance first cousin. They bipolar mean they're gonna act and wild out. Ignorant means they don't know. Bipolar, they know. They know. They fully aware. It's just when they go through it, they no longer care. Okay. But if she's ignorant and bipolar, it's gonna be rough. Start getting physically, start getting emotional and mentally prepared to master, because you're gonna need it. Heads up, just give me advice. Again, I don't call it, I'm just giving. Okay, I'm old school. Okay, and trust me, you just can't talk to me reckless anytime you want. And think it's okay. No way, no day, no how. Why? I don't subject myself to that. And if you're bipolar, you got consequences that are gonna come behind that. Why? I am giving a damn about you being bipolar. That's why. Understand that you're still responsible for what come out your pie hole and the action that you perform. That's old school. I'm bipolar, okay. I don't give a damn about you being bipolar. You be by yourself. How about that? You can be bi all you want, okay? It'll be bi, okay? And I have gained self-mastery, aka self-control, like nobody's business. Why is that? Because if I don't, I'll fail the test. Dealing with these bipolar people are a daily test that you got to be ready to take every day. It's going to be a daily occurrence. Not every now and then. And no, it's going to be continual. Understand that. That's what I'm trying to prepare you for that. Heads up is always good. What you do with it is on you. Okay. And wrapping it up, I appreciate you tuning in, but this is a lesson for my fellas. Women, I don't cast aspersions. I'm just putting the facts out there for my fellas. Y'all can take it any way you want. I'm not calling y'all crazy, but bipolarism is because bipolar means you're crazy. If you're bipolar, you're crazy. If you're crazy, you're bipolar. We won't claim being crazy. No, I ain't crazy, but they will accept being called bipolar. Really? You see the same similarities there? Obviously they don't. So they see it a little different. And a lot of times when you're a perpetrator of something, you don't see it the same way other people who see you perpetrating it. That's all. Moving on. But bipolar, again, is a politically correct way in term for what? You crazy ass women over the years who've been doing it and been getting away with it. So it became a term. It's like a physical term doctors give. Yeah, she bipolar. Why? Because she wild out and forget. People get drunk and do stuff like that. People get high and do the same thing. But again, I digress. But if she wilds out and the next minute or two she's loving you, she crazy. She bipolar. She crazy as a bed bug. And she bipolar. Why? The emotions take over and they have no logic and reason. When they come back to some kind of intellectual understanding, they remember what? Yeah, but they don't remember what. That's bipolar. They lost their damn mind. You black out. You wild out. Men do it too, but again, the consequence for a man doing that is a lot different than women. Again, I'm not saying they are crazy, but if I call them bipolar, that means, yeah, they crazy. I'm just being nice and hopefully they'll understand. But bipolar means you have some issues. God, they don't blame me. Moving on, I'm just telling you. Being bipolar is another way for women to what? Get away with being what? Batshit crazy. when they choose to be. Again, it's by choice. Y'all bipolar by choice, not by circumstances. Again, y'all choose to be. Why? Because you don't want to remember, or you don't want to deal with what you're wilding out. That's called being responsible for your actions. That's not right thinking. Hope you got the message. Hope you appreciate it, young man, fellas. This is a lesson for y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. In closing, right thinkers may you all there to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I know my right thinkers who now understand bipolarism is real, fellas. Deal with it every day. Master oneself, and you'll be fine. I did. I'm out.